Alright guys, I'm super excited. We're out here today with my brother. We're gonna head for an overnighter. We're gonna set up camp. We're gonna cook some lunch, and then we're gonna throw around some sharp shit. This should be an awesome night. Yeah! We're off to a good start, baby! Alright guys, here we are at camp. That old hammock chair, it's just about had the bun. All the bark's peeling off, and I got mushrooms growing on it. But we're going to use that as firewood tonight. We'll make another one in the future. There's the old tripod. Tarp got torn down. Somebody tore it down or blew down, or maybe a deer ran through it. I don't know. But we're going to take care of that. That's going to come home with us tonight. And we got some setting up to do. So let's see what's in that pack and get to work. Brutal. Brutally lovely. Sorry guys, on the last overnighter, I used the Pariah tarp, cell tarp. Really awesome tarp, I love it. But I've been trying it out with the 2 tie-outs on the very ends, and with no ridgeline, and I was having a little bit of trouble. Well, it's not really trouble. It's set up nice, but it just wasn't. It wasn't as tight as I like it. So this time I'm going to try it with a ridgeline, see which one I like better, and I'll probably spread out the top part just to have some have a little bit of shelter there. But it is supposed to get cold tonight, so I'm going to want to bring that right down and hopefully keep some heat in while the temperature drops down below 5 degrees this morning Celsius. So let's get to it. Give you a quick look here while my brother's over there cutting wood. This is what camp's gonna look like tonight. It's gonna be awesome. Sorry guys, we're just about to finish setting up camp, and finishing up a piece of jerky too. Really good. The nuggets are the way to go. So, if you're wondering what that knife was that I was throwing around at the beginning of the video, this is that Hudson Bay camp knife. It's the first time I've actually had it out since I did those little mods on it. But I'll tell you what, the handle is considerably heavier now, so I'm wondering if that's going to adjust how this puppy throws around. Because all in all, this is a real shit knife. I'm not a big fan of it at all. There was a lot about it that I didn't like, but I'll tell you what, if you like getting, whoo, that sounds bad. If you like getting out and throwing knives around from time to time, this thing throws like a boss. And when it hits, it's almost like hitting with an axe because there's so much weight to it. Whack! It's awesome. Anyway, we're gonna clear out this area, finish setting up my brother's tarp, and then we're going to get some firewood, and we're going to get some lunch going. It's going to be good. Yeah, tell me about it. Little tiny bit of birch bark there. Not gonna need too much. And unfortunately, the knife that I brought with me today isn't very good at striking a ferro rod. But I got a Nathan 4071 Sasquatch here, and we're just gonna use the blade of the good old Gomboy. So here we go. There we go. Get our smalls on there. Fire's lit. So we got a good amount of split wood there. That's going to catch up nice. Create a nice bed of coals, and we're going to cook some lunch. We are both getting real hungry. Check this out. This is the grill that we're going to be cooking supper on tonight. It's made by a Canadian company out in Ontario. Whoops. And anyway, it's kind of like a transformer. Check this out. So you fold it out, right? Now you got your whole grill. Pop out the legs. then once you got it all set up, and if you've got a really big meal to cook, you extend it out. And that's your whole grill, which is basically double what we were using before with the cog grills. Wow. And because it has 4 points, instead of having a U-shaped leg, it's going to be more sturdy instead of having it always rock back and forth. So should be pretty cool.
This one's all squished.
So alright, now that our sausages are cooking on the fire, we're going to want to chop some vegetables up, get some butter in this pan, and we're going to fry up some red peppers and green peppers for our sandwiches. So, let's take this guy, we'll move him over here. Start with the red pepper. So I've been using this Groma number 3 Army for a little while now. I've done a lot of kitchen work with it. I've done kitchen work, I've done a little bushcraft with it, but I found it weird at first, the shape of the handle. If you could see that here, hold on a second. You can see the shape of that handle. It's kind of different, right? Now, I'm not used to holding a knife like this, but when I'm cutting in a traditional direction, or I'm bringing it back towards myself, this knife is very, very controllable. This handle is really, really comfortable. But I really haven't put it through its paces yet, like, you know, splitting wood and doing that kind of thing. But so far, I really like this Groman. It's made out of C70 carbon steel. It takes a really nice edge quite easily, and this thing is an absolute beast in the kitchen. Now, even if I'm not going to use this for bushcraft, it's going to go right in beside my my meat fork as part of my eating kit, because this is eating and cooking kit. This thing is awesome.
Coffee time.
Just eyeball it. I like my coffee strong. Filter it up. Well, we got the sausages and the peppers cooking over there. We're gonna prepare this while our coffee's getting ready. So. Last guy in there. Add some peppers. We dress those up with a little bit of sour cream. Oh, that's probably something I should have done. Would have been a good idea to stick this on and get this bun toasted a little bit, but I'm so hungry I can't wait. Maybe I'll get through half of it and do that with the rest. This guy flipped over. Ooh. This guy is ready for a press.
How much is left in here?
So it's around 4:30 p.m. We're just gonna have this quick coffee as to kind of pick me up, and then we're going to we're gonna have to hit the firewood pretty hard if we're going to want to stay up and enjoy a fire tonight, and get a little bit of coals that'll keep us warm. So we're gonna enjoy this coffee and then get to work, and then hopefully a little bit later we'll get to throw that knife around a little bit and then cook some dinner. Oh yeah. right here I have available to us, we found this beautiful chunk of beech here. It's super dry, super hard. Like, this is like as hard as it gets. It's even hard to cut with a brand new silky Gomboy blade. It doesn't want any part of it, and it resists quite a bit. But with this kind of quality hardwood that we can have for our fire and for our night, we'll be nice and toasty warm until we're ready to go to bed, and then it won't be a problem at all. But you should see this. This is like your dream wood if you can find this in the woods. Whew. See what I mean? Some serious work right there. That's one piece. That wood is ridiculous. Sorry guys, you can see the nice pile of wood we got there. It's nothing huge, but the wood is so dense and hard, it burns so hot. We won't even need all that much. I mean, we're just gonna throw a little piece on piece by piece and see how it goes, but we should be fine. So for the time being, we're just gonna do a quick cleanup around camp. Start thinking about finding a tree to hang our bag from, and then pretty much I guess it's just going to be piling wood on there, relaxing a little bit, and maybe we could throw that knife around in a couple of seconds just for a little bit of fun. Let's do that now, actually. Alright, so I'm sure I'm going to get some kind of questions about how to throw one properly, what to do, blah blah blah. I really don't know. I'll tell you what I do is I take 5 paces from the tree and then I throw it at the tree, and sometimes it sticks. That's it. That's all I got for you. The only thing I can tell you is that when I do throw it, I try not to, you know, just from archery, I try not to release it intentionally. I just try to let it slip out of my hand so it has a more natural flight, I guess. But that's about it. That's all I could say. So I'm gonna get my first throw in here, and you can watch me embarrass myself. There we go. There's a nice stick. There we go. All right, I'm gonna move this camera over, see if we can get a good shot of it landing. There we go. Now, I never knew this, but Falcon even came out with the DC4. I bought that one. Works very good. Actually, I think I even have it on me today. But that one has a coarse on one side and a fine on the other, or a medium to fine. This one is the CC4. This one has a ceramic top with an ultra fine. And then you got the medium to fine on the back, just like the one on the DC4. Now, I've been sharpening my knives quite a bit lately with this little guy. From large knives to small knives, carbon, stainless steel, works fantastic. Now apparently, you don't need to put anything on them. You don't need any water, you don't need any oil, nothing. And all you have to do from time to time is when it gets dirty, just give it a quick wipe off, and you can rub a little soap or water onto it, whatever you want to do just to get rid of that gunk. And it comes right off, and it's right back to cutting fantastic. Now, I've had some some knives come back from pretty gnarly edges with little chips and rolls with this thing, and it cuts really, really well and gets a knife primed right back. Now once you're done using this guy, you can simply just tuck them away back into his pouch, and then you can use the back of this as a strop. But I prefer, when I'm out in the field and I don't have something on me, I use the welt of my knife sheath. I'll bring it in close and show you how I do that. All right, so that nice smooth bit on the back of your knife sheath, when you want to strop your knife, just simply find your angle and drag it along the back, and that'll strop out your knife blade quite nicely. Just make sure, don't make an error and cut into it, otherwise you're gonna put a pretty nasty wound into your sheath. But in a pinch, when you want to clean up and refine off an edge after sharpening it in the field, your welt of your knife can be handy when you don't want to carry a strop with you. See how we are here? Look at that. That's coming off, no problem. Well, there you have it. Razor sharp with the CC4, and then stropped up with the welt of your knife sheath. All right, there we go. So one of the most important pieces of gear you could bring with yourself into the woods is a good, decent pair of leather gloves. Now, I use them for cooking all the time. You just reach right in that fire, place your food wherever you want, not have to worry about getting burned. You're pretty much protected with them. You can flip over your coffee spit anytime you want with them. It just works out great. And just a quick pro tip. Put a little rivet on the back end of your gloves. You can pinch those together, hang them off your pack with a carabiner. Alright, so I'll give you the lowdown here. We've got a couple of beef tornadoes over there. We've got some bacon in the pan that we're going to chop up and use as bacon bits to put into those baked potatoes with a little bit of cheese and sour cream. And then we got all these bad boys chilling on the coffee spit right now, doing their thing. But tomorrow we are going to get back into this grill again, and we're going to make eggs, bacon, and make some sandwiches on this bad boy while getting a coffee perking. So should be fun. All right, so the potatoes feel good and ready to go. We're just going to cut open one of these tornadoes and have a look, see how they're doing. Let's do that fork. But I think we're probably even well done. Yep. Overcooked in my opinion. Just right for my brother. So there's our all dressed baked potato. Let's go get some meat. Hard to see me, this stupid thing shining down, but let's see if we can get a bite and give you a peek before I shut that camera off and just eat like a pig. Let's see. Ah, totally overdone. Look at that. It's probably hard to see there, but looks totally overdone. See how it tastes though. I told you those things were good. Super tasty, super tender, tons of flavor. So, meat's a little overdone. Baked potato is totally on point with some strong cheddar cheese in there, some bacon bits, and some sour cream. Have a look at that. That is just crazy. Well, that is the brightest light I've ever seen in my life. All I see is this blaring thing just killing me in the face. But anyway, I just wanted to say it's getting way too dark now. I can barely even film. Either that or I have to look right at this this killer light here, which is burning my eyeballs out. But so I think what I'm going to do is I want to say goodnight for now. I'm going to drink this last beer. I'm going to throw a couple more logs on the fire, just relax out here for the time being, and then we'll end up going to bed. So I'll probably say goodnight for now. maybe I'll see you back again inside the hammock real quick as saying goodnight, but that'll be pretty much it for now. It's just way too dark and I really don't like that light. So, we're awake, got the fire going, got our coffees boiling, we're getting there anyway. And anyway, it was a decent night. A lot of guys are hunting out there today. But it was a decent night. Got a little cold at times. I only had 2 beers, but I think I got up to pee about 14 of them, which was kind of annoying. Every time I got out, you get out and you're cold, and then you hop back in and you have to warm everything up again before you fall back asleep. So, lesson learned. We'll stick to maybe 1 beer or no beer when we're out here next time. Okay, we'll stick to 1 beer. But anyway, strange thing happened last night. While we're just got into our hammocks, fire burnt down. We had everything all kind of spread out. Picked up, cleaned up, ready to go, and sure enough, 4 guys I hear crunching down this way. Crunch, 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 talking back and forth. I'm like, oh no, we got some people coming over here. It's pitch black outside. I'm already tucked in my hammock, in my sleeping bag. So as I see them pop around the corner right beside here, I can look through the outside of my tarp and I see 4 guys. One of them's got a rifle. So now I'm like, uh-oh. You know, it's pitch black, the guys are walking around, they don't even have flashlights on. Turns out, it's like 4 guys that probably were hunting. And they were using their cell phones as flashlights. I guess they left a little bit late and didn't know how to get back to the street. So the guy's like, I'm like, yeah, hello? You know, what's going on type thing? And the guy's like, oh man, we're lost. Can you tell me how to get back to the trail? Yeah, easy peasy, man. Give them directions and go. But that feeling of having somebody wander into your camp in the middle of the dark, I really don't like it. I know it sounds kind of funny, you know, like, you know, people are people, but I worry more about people out here than I do out in the than the wild animals, let me tell you. Well guys, I'm kind of sad. I built this cooksa, carved this cooksa out, I guess about maybe 3 years ago. And I use it often on my camping trips because even the size of it is actually quite light. It's probably lighter than stainless steel, being this big and clunky. But I don't know if you can see that right in the front there. I got a little crack on it. Yeah, I'm going to keep on using it though, I don't really care about the crack. It's only coffee I drink out of this thing anyway, but hopefully it won't spread too far, and maybe I can head out sometime soon and maybe carve another one.
Oh my god, it's so hot.
There you go, buddy. Oh, hold on. I'm not gonna jip you out of yoke. Alright guys, there's breakfast. Now, just to pick which one's gonna be devoured first. We've cooked all our meals on that bitty big Q this weekend, or this overnighter. This is our 3rd meal on this guy. And it's really, really versatile. You raise it up, lower it down. You can cook at a narrow cooking surface or a really wide cooking surface. I mean, we had 4 English muffins, 4 slices of bacon, and a couple of eggs frying on that thing at the same time, and it worked out great. We got our coffee started on it. We cooked some what was it, turnitos we had on there last night. We had some turnitos on there, and for lunch we had some Italian sausages on there, I mean, there's so much you can do with these things. And the only knock I think I can give it is the weight. It is quite heavy. So for those of you that are out looking for looking to cut weight in your pack, this is probably not the best choice for you. But besides that, it checks all other boxes. Packs down compact, and there's a couple of options of carrying this thing, I think, depending on how you want to do it. But you can fold it up into that little small package like I showed you in the beginning, or you can open it up flat with the legs in, slide that down the back of your pack, and just put it into some other stuff sack to keep your pack clean. Maybe even a plastic bag would work. But all that aside, Bitty Big Q has got 2 thumbs up for me. That thing. I gotta get a nice stuff sack for this guy. Although it does compress really easily. I could really reduce the size of this inside of the pack, and it really wants to puff up every time, which is why it's such a good insulator. Anyway, we're gonna pack all this stuff up nice and slowly, get everything all packed up and get ready to go. I did hear some hunters out there this morning, so I am gonna put on the orange hat so that that chocolate brown Hidden Woodsman backpack doesn't make me look like a big white-tailed deer's ass and get shot. So here we go. Let's pack. So alright guys, we're all packed up, ready to go. Hope you enjoyed this this vid and the couple new pieces of gear that I got. I think you might like that grill. All things considered, it's a fantastic grill, very versatile. You could change your heat by stuffing stuff under it, or you can just drop it down closer to the coals if you want to. Packs up easy, packs up small. Again, it would be great if there was a titanium version of that, so you can really knock off some weight. But besides that, the grill is perfect. Longevity wise, we'll just have to see, but you know how I like to cook, and you're going to be seeing that grill in a lot more of my videos going on forward. So I got my big Hidden Woodsman Deep Woods ruck on my back. I'm all packed up. I got some orange hanging off the back, and I got an orange hat on, because when you're walking around with a big brown hump on your back during deer season, you might get shot. Wear your orange. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Get on, explore. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you like these outdoor camping videos, I'm going to go ahead and attach a few more up here. Like the time I cooked a whole chicken over the fire. That was a great time. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Get on and explore. And hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Take care.